Kyle, just kind of first couple days of spring ball, just your impressions of playing here at Washington State?
It's definitely exciting. The change of energy from my old school is definitely upped a bit. The enthusiasm, I love it. The competitiveness is there. Iron sharpen iron every day, and I'm loving the change and the upgrade that I'm in.
What kind of influenced you to come to Washington State?
The brotherhood, the family. It's not about the flash and the big lights. It's everybody just the nitty gritty, getting down and dirty, and doing what it takes to win.
For you, what were you kind of working on in the winter to kind of get prepared for spring ball?
Definitely my craft, releases, top of the route, just everything that made me a complete overall receiver. My ideal mindset is to be the best in the nation and to be the best overall. I want to win the Biletnikoff, so that's my goal every day.
What's it been like kind of getting to know the other receivers in the room, some newcomers, some returners here? Who have you kind of connected with so far?
It's definitely been fun. The whole group, different personalities. You get to know everybody, different backgrounds and everything. Me and Josh, we definitely click. Zion, DT, basically the whole group, we're just clicking. It's a big unit, a big brotherhood.
And how about you and Cam, too? How's that relationship kind of developed over these last couple of months? And it sounds like I think he mentioned that you guys were doing, 7-on-7 stuff kind of off on your own. How's that friendship growing maybe? And
the friendship's been growing. The big emphasis is off the field because off the field brings the on-field chemistry. The chemistry that we have built is grown faster than I expected, but we still have a lot more to work on, and every day that's what we continue to do.
How would you kind of describe yourself as a wide receiver? What kind of would you say sets you apart as a wide receiver? Maybe your best traits.
Dynamic. I could take the top off the building. My intermediate route. I'm just a complete receiver all around, and I'm just really dynamic and explosive when the ball gets in my hand.
You see, obviously, a lot of experience and big numbers over the last several years. There, have maybe the coaches asked you to maybe obviously first year, but taking on a little bit of a leadership role, just kind of considering your experience. Has that been discussed, and are you kind of doing that right now?
Yeah, it's been discussed among the coaches and just among myself. I know I will have a big role to play, even if I'm not in the game, just on the sideline, hyping up my teammates. It's just me, just want to be a leader overall, just do what's best for the team.
What do you like most about this new offense you're coming into, and it's maybe the most important thing for a wide receiver to be consistent at in this offense, or maybe what's
the big thing that I like is we're throwing the ball a lot. It's basically like 70% of the ball is in the air and it's deep ball, and I feel like for us at receivers, just catching the ball. That's the main thing. It's getting open and catching the ball.
This might be kind of a wide range question here, but from year to year, UNLV to here, what do you think has been the biggest adjustment for yourself?
For me, the biggest adjustment is definitely the competitiveness. We didn't really have that at UNLV. We had a good bit of it, but here it turned up a notch, which is definitely getting me into the zone to really bring it every day.
Kind of and similar to that question, you go from playing in one of the biggest cities in the United States, the city that is Sin City, for lack of a better word, to a small town in Pullman. How much of a culture shock has that been?
It's definitely a culture shock. I've been in the city my whole life, growing up from L.A., going to Vegas, and now in Pullman. It's a big shift change, but it's like I feel like it's the perfect place to be. Just duck off, no distractions. You just get to focus in on what's really important, and then at the end of the day, you see the success.
Was it difficult at all? You got school, you got football, and not wander towards the strip a little bit too much?
No, not really. I've always been the person to just stay in and stay out the way. But the big thing is, going to class. I've always been online from about first 3 years, so going to class and football, it's a little tiring, but I'm getting used to it.